Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. This is experiment number 6, and we intend to study the response of passive RC band pass filter. So, our objective is to study the response of RC passive band pass filter. We know that this is passive because we are making use of passive elements, and in specific, the components that we are using are resistor and a capacitor. A band pass filter is a filter that will allow frequencies within a certain band, and by this band we means we'll have a low value of frequency and the higher value of frequency. The values of outputs and gains will be obtained in between these two values of frequencies. So the curve that we obtain for band pass filter is the gain versus frequency curve, and it is like when gain is plotted versus frequency, the curve is like this at 70% of the maximum gain. If this is the maximum gain and this point corresponds to 70% of this gain, then this corresponds to two frequencies. One is this FC1 and the second one is FC2. This FC2 minus FC1 is equal to the bandwidth. So the band pass filter is responsible for allowing frequencies in between these two frequencies, that is FC1 and FC2. So how do we construct a band pass filter? In general, if we intend to construct a band pass filter, we cascade a high pass filter with a low pass filter. Since we are required to construct RC based band pass filter, so we'll make use of RC high pass filter, that is to be cascaded with RC low pass filter. So we'll move on to the circuit. We know that now this circuit is what band pass filter will be for RC based band pass filter. Now we'll consider this C as C1 and this R as R1, while this R as R2 and this C as C2. So this C1 and R1 is a high pass filter, while this R2 and C2 is a low pass filter. So RC based high pass filter is cascaded with RC based low pass filter. So the whole cascading results in a band pass filter. So we are going to apply the input at these ends and get the output at the other extremes. So how are we going to design this circuit? In order to design this circuit, we have the design parameters. The design parameters are we are supposed to keep lower cutoff equal to 130 Hz while higher cutoff equal to 2 kilohertz. So we have formulas for lower cutoff and higher cutoff. Lower cutoff is equal to 1 over 2 pi r1 c1. So the given value of lower cutoff is 130. We will put in the value of 130 and select the other values of r1 and c1 accordingly. It depends upon the availability of the components. Similarly, we will put in the value of 2k here for higher cutoff frequency and determine the values of r2 and c2. Once we are done with this circuit, we are going to determine values of voltages across this capacitor C2 in response to the input that we will be applying with the use of function generator, or it can simply be a sinusoidal input, and the output will be measured in AC mode with the help of a voltmeter when we are doing this experiment practically. So what will we be doing? We will be writing down for observations as the lower cutoff frequency will be equal to 130 Hz and higher cutoff frequency will be equal to 3 sorry, it is 2 kilohertz. Lower cutoff is 130 and higher cutoff is 2 kilohertz. So we'll change the frequency, keep the input voltage fixed, note down the output values and determine the gain. At the end, we are required to draw the curve, and this curve will be like the one which is drawn here. It will be similar to this one, and using the curve you will evaluate the measured values of FC1 and FC2. Similarly, you will be working out the value of bandwidth, that is FC2 minus FC1. Now the problem is, how will you be doing staying at home? You can simply open up the Google. You can write down circuit simulation softwares online. You'll come up with many. So one is the Circuit Lab, the other one is Circuit Simulator with PICE, with SPICE. Multisim live on online circuit simulator is also available. So if, for example, I have opened this part sim, or the dashboard is as shown. So here you select the parts one by one, whatever you like, and you put it to the working area. For example, if I intend to uh, select a resistor, I'll write it as resistor, and I'll find correspondingly. So it will be here, the resistor in general, so it will be brought to the working area. So in this way the circuit is constructed. This is just an example. So you can use PartSim or any other software that is available to you, or is easily manageable. While using PartSim, you can go through this browse. You can browse these simulation examples for having the familiarization, or you can also go through this video tutorial on YouTube in order to use this online tool. This particular online tool is not mandatory to be used. You can use any other tool. If you have Multisim or Proteus installed in your PC,